A thought occurred to me a day or two ago that we are living in a sort of large-scale Stanford prison experiment. Stanford prison experiment occurred in the 1970s, and it was one of the major reasons we went for ethical reforms in psychology. People were recruited from ads in the paper. Some people were told to be guards. They were told to just keep people in the prison with whatever means. And it seems very similar to how Trump has told the National Guard to get rid of the enemies within, or told ICE to get rid of the illegals. In a recent interview, when he's asked if ICE is doing too much, he said they're not doing enough. They have to do more to get rid of those people. The guards were given sunglasses that were reflective, and that was supposed to help them be anonymous, just like the masks ICE wears today. And the prisoners were dehumanized. And we see that with our president calling people the enemy within, saying that they're illegal, saying that they are criminals, that they are ruining our country, and as he said at one point in time, the blood of our country. One of the biggest critiques of Zimbardo's conclusions from the study is he wanted to see if we put people in situations, what would they do? And one of the biggest critiques was something called demand bias, that Dr. Zimbardo really pushed the guards to act in cruel and inhumane ways. But what happens when it's not a psychologist pushing people in an experiment, but when it's the President of the United States pushing for real action against real citizens? And this experiment was supposed to go on for 2 weeks, and it didn't. It stopped after 6 days. And in the textbooks, it sounds like Dr. Zimbardo kind of stopped it himself. But what really happened is another psychologist came and watched what was going on in the experiment and the treatment in which the guards were giving the prisoners, including solitary confinement, beating them, harassing them, much like we see on our very streets today. And that psychologist, a woman, told Dr. Zimbardo to stop. And there are people standing up. J.B. Pritzker in Illinois saying that state stuff is not going to be used for federal enforcement of ICE. The Oregon National Guard commander saying that they will not protect ICE, they will protect citizens. There are people standing up for us, so thank you to that. And the positive takeaway is after these experiments, we got large-scale reform on what researchers could do. I think hopefully after this time we will see large-scale reform of what the president is allowed to do to us, the people. I hope.